Stock market is brutal in 2022. You miss your figures and the stock market takes your stock down immediately. We're seeing it with Peloton crashing 20% in one day, but we're also seeing Netflix down 16% in the last month just because the figures aren't great. Underlying cause is exactly the same. Perhaps the ultimate outcome will be different. We're seeing Peloton where its stock was booming as soon as we had lockdown. People were buying Pelotons, loving the bikes, treadmill. People were excited about Peloton and what it could do. There was, of course, some poor reports on Peloton safety, and that affected the share price. But then we're seeing these figures coming out, and actually what's happened is Peloton is geared up to have a massive company. Of course, in COVID times, people were using and buying the bikes, but now there is this massive deceleration of people not buying Peloton. And they've actually geared up on staff. So massive issue. Peloton CEO has to restructure and resort the company. The stock is 20% down, and they really have an issue that was unexpected, certainly by me and the markets. We look at Netflix. Netflix, of course, has been an incredible company during the last 10, 15 years. And of course, in the pandemic, again, massive acceleration with lots and lots of more subscribers. It's down nearly 16% this year. Why? Well, its subscribers are decelerating. So same underlying cause. In lockdown times, people turn to Netflix, turn to Peloton. But this time, it's not as bad. In other words, there were 4 million subscribers in the previous quarter. This quarter, 2.5 million new subscribers to Netflix. So down from 4 to 2.5, but actually 2.5, although the market expected more, is in that bad, in my opinion. Will the stock recover? We're seeing stock down 20%. If I was going to invest, I'd talk to a financial advisor, because you've got to look at the different term and your attitude towards risk. But if I was to invest, Netflix has the better chance to re-accelerate and grow its audience. Peloton is going to make major changes. I'm not saying it's going to not be there in the longer term, but it's got to do some restructuring to rebuild the company. So if I was to invest, always diversify. I'd be going the Netflix route rather than the Peloton route. Okay, it's kind of really interesting to see what's happened after lockdown. Did habits, were they formed, and were they going to stay there? I actually thought that perhaps people would be less going to the gym. Seems not to be the case. People want to get back in the gym rather than have their home gym. It's an interesting trend. And of course, we'll see that as we talk about the rest of the investment market. I'll do a video every day, so hit subscribe if you want good quality information on what's happening in the market. Your little update from me, concise, fast, on what's happening and what you need to know in the investment industry and what it takes to be successful in life. Please like if you've gained from the information and share the video.